Hello from Phillips Station, where we are doing the third snow survey of the season. So this is technically considered the March 1st snow survey. And as you can see, we have our snow survey team from DWR going out and taking their measurements to do the first measurement up here on the snow course. So a couple of things to note that we have been measuring the snowpack at this location for over 80 years. And so what will take place and what you will see throughout the duration of the snow survey is they have this measuring tape and they start from the pole way in the back. And that way they can ensure that they are measuring in the same exact spots every single time. Once they're location. Andy Rising there, who is holding the pole and just toss the tape measure itself, will drive the pole down to see how much snow there is, and then from there they'll get to the content, and then from there they will go to 5 other locations up an average location. So hello again from Phillips Station. We had a minor microphone issue. We are back now and bringing you some live aerial images of the third snow survey of the season up here at Phillips Station. where we have been doing the snow survey measurements up here for over 80 years. So on the snow course right now is our snow survey team, where they are going through to 6 specific locations out here on the snow course, making sure that they take those measurements in the same exact spot every single time. So that's what that tape measure is for, as well as having our different members of the team to ensure that they do measure in the same 6 different locations. So what will happen is after those 6 measurements are taken, those averages, or rather those measurements, are averaged, and that's how we find out what the snow measurement is up here at Phillips Station, as well as the snow water content. So of course, we are doing this snow survey ahead of this big snowstorm and this big weather system that we are expected to come in throughout the weekend. And there is a reason for that, trying to beat this bad weather, because normally when we do snow surveys, it has to happen within a certain window. And if we waited until this snow storm passed, we would have been outside that window for an accurate measurement of what the snow survey would be. So we will bring you the results after they finish doing their calculations at about 10:30. So make sure you stay tuned to find out what the snow pack and what the snow results are, not only for here at Phillips Station, but also for the rest of California. You are taking a live look right now of the snow survey that is taking place up here at Phillips Station. And I wanted to point out that Phillips Station is just one of more than 260 snow courses that are located throughout California to get our snow measurements throughout the entire state. Now, a couple of things to note. You can see, hopefully from these images, the snow that is coming down. And that is just the very front of this big storm system that we're going to see taking place that comes in today and then runs through the weekend. Now, that being said, a public safety warning, because this is such a significant storm event, we are urging people to not travel these treacherous roads as the storm system moves through. So while it may be enticing to come up and try and maybe get some skiing or snowboarding done, it is not advised to travel any of these roads. Please stay off the roads. Do not come up into the mountains until the storm system has passed and the roads are cleared. Now, something else to mention, another reason why we are up here a day early is to get ahead of this storm, because if maybe we would have waited a little bit more, these roads would not have been safe to travel. So take the word of advice. Please stay home. Do not come up this way. For any reason, stay home and stay away from the mountains and keep yourselves and your family safe. So at about maybe 10:30, 10:45 is when the snow survey team will calculate their results after doing their 6 measurements throughout the snow course, averaging those totals, and then bringing you the snow survey results live, not only for here at Phillips Station, but for the rest of California. And one thing that I also wanted to point out for those who may be interested in snow surveys and how long we've been doing them up here at Phillips Station, which is over 80 years, we actually have some really cool historical snow survey photos that can be found on DWR's Instagram page. So if you want to find them there after this live stream's finished, then maybe go to @CA Department of Water Resources, all one word, CA Department of Water Resources, to find those really cool historical images. And make sure that you join us back again when we deliver this live snow survey results at about 10:30, 10:45. We'll see you there.
My name is Lawrence Sanity, Laurence, last name Sanity, Sanati, and my title is Manager of the Operations Support Section within the Division of Flood Management. And I'd like to welcome everyone here today to this March 1st snow survey at Phillips Snow Course. Accompanying me today are our team of experts who will not only share the results of today's survey, but also provide some insight into what those results might mean in terms of water supply. Accompanying me is Andy Rising, Water Resources Engineer, 17-year veteran to the program and lead for today's survey. I'm also accompanied by Angelique Fibiani DeLone, and she is a senior engineer and hydrometeorologist. So without any further ado, I'll hand it over to Andy to share the results.
Thank you, Lawrence. Appreciate that. So welcome to our March 1st survey here at Phillips Station, where we've been measuring snowpack for over 80 years. The snowpack is one of California's main sources of water, supplying millions of Californians with water from late spring through the fall. Snow surveys are critical tools for measuring this water source, as they give us an understanding of what we're going to expect flowing to our reservoirs, is also what we're measuring in the snowpack. So I'll give you the results here today. This location at Phillips represents just one out of the 260 snow courses that we measure as part of the California Cooperative Snow Surveys program. DWR has been the lead of this program for since 1929, when it was first established, and it includes cooperating agencies from the federal, state, local, and private agencies. So it's quite a group that work well together. It's pretty unique in California. So now for our results. Our survey today, we recorded a depth of 47.5 inches, about 4 feet, we're standing on, and a snow water content of 18 inches. That's about 1.5 feet. If you took 48 inches, melted it down, that's essentially 18 inches of liquid water that we're standing on right now. And that results in about 77% of average for this date here at Phillips Station, and 74% of the April 1st average. And we use April 1st as a metric because that's typically when we peak. Our snowpack builds during December, January, February, March, and then the snow angle, temperatures start to build, the radiation's right, and our pack becomes ripe to melt, and that's when we start seeing a decline in our pack typically. Sometimes that peak is earlier, sometimes it's later. There's much variability in California, but that's what we generally consider our peak is April 1st. So looking at our automated snow sensor network this morning, our statewide snowpack is at 80% of average, so about 4/5 of what we'd expect normally at this time. And a month ago on February 1st, right here at Phillips, we were only at 58% of average. Statewide snowpack was just 54% of average at that time. So to recap, back on January 1st, we were about 3 inches of snow water content. On February 1st, 10 inches of snow water content. And now we're at 18. So we have built really nicely. We just got a late start. So we're hoping that we can capture more in the coming month. And just to kind of compare water years, on March 1st, just last year, the snowpack was almost double what the average is for here today. So that was 9.5 feet we were standing on, right? So this year, 4 feet. Last year, 9.5 feet. So when we look year to year, month to month, it really shows the increase in variability that we have in our state climate and our hydrometeorology. So while today's results are more promising than the first survey here 2 months ago, when we saw the tufts of grass sticking out through the snow, when the ground was barely covered, we had a number of warmer storms come in, and that the snow rain line was a lot higher then. And so what that means is where we're normally hoping to build snowpack, rain was falling instead. We did build snowpack higher up, and that's included in our averages, but we didn't get the lower snow like we'd like. The good news is that we have a big storm starting here through the weekend, and it will be a cold one, our first big cold storm of the year, and it will be a good snow producer. So it will be producing snow both at low elevations and high elevations. And so we're quite pleased to announce that that's coming, and that will help get us towards average, maybe above average for this date. We'll have to see how it plays out, but it looks good right now. So that's the comments I had. I wanted to bring over Angelique, who's going to talk about what this means for our reservoirs and our snowpack. I'm sorry, I didn't introduce myself. Yes, my name is Andy Rising, A-N-D-Y-R-E-I-S-I-N-G. N-D-Y-R-E-I-S-I-N-G. And I'm a water resources engineer in the Snow Surveys and Water Supply Forecasting Unit at the Department of Water Resources. So thanks for the prompt. Angelique.
Well, thank you again, Andy. Hello, everyone. I'm Angelique Fabiani Leone. My first name, Angelique, is spelled Angelique, and my last name is spelled Fabiani-Leon, and my job title is the California State Hydrometeorologist. The results today show just how critical this upcoming month is going to be in terms of our water supply outlook for the upcoming year. While we're in a much better position today than we were a month or two ago, the snowpack is only at 70% of average for the April 1 peak. Just as Andy has mentioned, April 1st is typically when we receive the highest amount of snowpack along the Sierra Nevada before it melts slowly thereafter. So far, the storms that have helped build our snowpack have been at an ideal pace that we like to see. They've been spread out enough to allow relief for our river systems. This is quite different than last year, where we received several atmospheric rivers back to back, which ultimately caused flooding impacts across the state. Even though our current statewide precipitation is just above 100% of average, our snowpack is still only at 80% of average for this date. This lack of snow can ultimately impact how much runoff continues to help fill our reservoirs, especially during the spring and summer months when water supply demand is at its highest. While we've been trending closer to average, thankfully because of the weather that we received in the past month, due to the dry fall and the late start of the snow year, this will ultimately have an impact of how much runoff we'll ultimately see during the April through July timeframe. The latest runoff forecasts do indicate that snowmelt runoff could be just below average, and if we receive dry conditions for the remainder of the month leading up to April, it could possibly be further below average. So we do have a decent storm coming in this upcoming weekend. This will help, just as Andy had mentioned. It will take several additional storms within the month of March to really get us from the current 70% of April 1 average up to 100% of average by the 1st of April. Just want to note, with this upcoming storm, this is going to cause significant impacts across the Sierra Nevada, and it's going to make travel nearly impossible. The National Weather Service currently has a blizzard warning across the Sierra Nevada from today all the way through Sunday, and this blizzard warning is due to high winds as well as the snow accumulation that we expect for this upcoming weekend. We want to remind the public, do not travel to the Sierra Nevada this upcoming weekend, and we would like to remind those for the public to also check your local forecast as well as travel advisories to be up to date on any additional updates for this upcoming weekend. This concludes the comments I had, and we can now open it up to any questions. No.
Have you got been in touch with the overall survey for this average, or is this only just for specifically at this location?
Well, we're not quite at average.
No, I mean your numbers, the number that you got there. Is that the percentage of the numbers that you quoted? Is that specifically for this location, or is it tied to the statewide?
Oh, we did both.
We checked this morning. The statewide network of our automated sensors gave us the number of 70% of April 1st average and 80% of our average for today, so March 1st up time frame. So. I mean, we always need to conserve water, period. I mean, that's the way of our water supply in California. This year so far, we've been building, as I was talking about. We are below average currently. This storm may bring us to average and maybe above. It looks like a really good one. But nonetheless, we still need to see what happens after April 1st. After this next storm, because we'll still likely need more storms to bring us up to that April 1st average that, as Angelique was saying. But if we do get a healthy bunch of storms that could bring us above average, that would be great. But yeah, a lot of the storms have been coastal down in the southern, like Ventura and Los Angeles, San Diego. That's where those big flood impacts have occurred, not necessarily in the mountains. So I'm not an expert in climatology. I do want to call attention that there will be a media briefing at 1 p.m. today where Dr. Michael Anderson will be talking about this storm and those impacts. You know, there's a great time to ask those type of questions, and well as maybe the future weather that to be expected. Mike's is a great resource. So 1 p.m. for credentialed media today. So. We actually don't monitor the snow at Big Bear. Our sensors go down to the Kern River Basin, so I don't know how much it got in the transverse mountain ranges, but yeah, I can't answer that right now. But I imagine this is going to be down through the whole state. So I don't know the percent of average at that location, but. Yeah, or it hits the local reservoirs there. Yeah, there are reservoirs down on the coast that capture some of that rain, and yes, there are reservoirs that capture the mountain runoff as well. So it's a good question. Yeah. Yes, I would say. I mean, just the fact that we've been building, that is good. I'd like to see us reach average by April 1st. We all would. We don't necessarily want a year like last year where it was like brimming, right? But above average is always good, where we feel like, okay, we're okay. The reservoirs are in good shape, I think Angelique mentioned. So, yeah, if we continue to build, we'll be all right. Yeah.
Andy, can you talk about why you're doing the snow survey today and maybe not waiting until after the storm?
Sure. So I'd say two reasons for that. One is, I'm part of the forecasting team back in our office. We collect this data. Our 50 agencies help us collect this snow water content data throughout the state. And we need that as soon as possible to put out our forecast numbers, which then go to the various agencies and reservoir operators that need to know, okay, how much water shall we expect this month, this week, this coming summer. And so we need that data. So, we did need to capture this before the storm because we're going to be crunching numbers starting tomorrow. But the nice news is that our forecasts now take into account the future precipitation for about 5-6 days, right? So even though we're starting our forecast tomorrow, this data that we're capturing now is not including the storm, but we do look at the precipitation for the next 5 or 6 days, add that in. And so when we put out our forecast next week, it will have included at least an estimate of what rain and precipitation we're going to get. So the second reason is safety, right? You guys are all here shivering, and we want to get back down the mountain before we get stuck. And so we pushed this it was originally scheduled for tomorrow, pushed it up a day for safety. Safety first for all of us, and yeah, we got to get out of here soon. Sure, absolutely. Okay, so we are at Phillips Station in the American River Basin, right next to Highway 50 and Sierra at Tahoe. My name is Andy Rising, ANDYREISING. And the numbers for today, we got a snow depth of 47.5 inches, again, almost 4 feet, and a water content of 18 inches, a 77% of average for this date, and 74% of the April 1st average at this location. Okay, well that concludes our March 1st snow survey. I really appreciate you guys coming out and asking these great questions. We will be having another briefing next month, which is tentatively scheduled for April 2nd, right here at Phillips Station. For more good snow information, we had a great website, California Water Watch, and that is cww.water.ca.gov. Thanks so much for coming. Hope to see you next month.